The Syrian conflict, another drawn-out affair with the U.S. only digging itself in deeper. But as the newly appointed representative for Syria engagement stated, there's no hurry. So an open-ended presence in Syria is the new reality, despite Donald Trump's call to get U.S. personnel back home.
We'll be coming out of Syria like very soon. Let the other people take care of it now.
Surprise, surprise. Plans on Syria once again aren't panning out as expected. Let's roll back to the beginning. The Syrian uprising seemed simple. Washington's main goal, regime change. The plan, according to cables published by WikiLeaks, would lead to the unraveling of threads all over the region, including a possible sectarian war that would likely bog down another major adversary, Iran.
The fall of the House of Assad could well ignite a sectarian war brewing in Iran, which, in the view of Israeli commanders, would not be a bad thing for Israel and its Western allies.
Two birds, one very bloody stone. But here we are in 2018, and the reality is, Assad's still in power, and the fighting in the country, sectarian and otherwise, has been anything but beneficial for the U.S. and its allies. It has Israel looking on anxiously as Iranian influence takes root in Syria, with the Tehran-backed Hezbollah militia becoming a key player. And about those Western allies, Europe is plagued by a refugee crisis in part triggered by the Syrian war, not to mention terror attacks carried out in the name of ISIL. And here's another failed expectation.
Our plan to train and equip the opposition in Syria so they can help push back these terrorists.
A tactic that proved to be less than successful.
Can you tell us what the total number of trained fighters remains?
It's a small number, and the ones that are in the fight is we're talking four or five.
And now we even have Trump warning Assad against retaking Idlib, despite the fact that his own government admitted there were terrorists in the area.
Look, Idlib province is the largest al-Qaeda safe haven since 9/11. And Idlib now is a huge problem. It is an al-Qaeda safe haven right on the border of Turkey.
A reoccurring problem for more than half a decade has been that U.S. plans are falling flat in Syria, and the flaws are already appearing in the expectations of Donald Trump's strategy as well.